Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, let us have a discussion on resume. As you know, how much important the resume is in order to get shortlisted for an interview or in order to crack the job as well. Whether you are a experienced professional or fresher, it doesn't matter. The resume is very crucial for everyone. You need to take lot of things while preparing your resume. How much effective your resume is, that much you will get the calls. So what are the things we need to consider while preparing the resume? There are a lot of things out there. Here in this video, I am going to provide you guys some kind of technical tips or the things which you need to cover while preparing your resume, and at the same time I am going to provide some kind of templates for freshers, at the same time experienced professionals as well. With the help of these templates, what you can do, you can easily prepare your resume in a minutes of time. That will save you a lot of time. Instead of spending a lot of time on preparing the resume, I am going to provide simple kind of templates. With the help of the templates, you can easily build your resume. And one more thing, just please have a discussion on the resume. First thing, building of winning cloud engineer resume is some kind of not a difficulty task. Now it's become very easier. I am going to provide some kind of templates. By using the template, you can easily make your resume within a fraction of minutes. And why the resume is important? Let us have covered some kind of points. Because of, if you are going to upload your resume in any kind of job portal, the recruiters are not going to spend a lot of time in order to shortlist for an interview. They're going to spend very minimal time. With that minimal time, we need to impress the recruiter whether the candidate is suitable for this position or not. So that much effectively we need to prepare our resume. So by seeing our resume, immediately the TA team or talent acquisition team members need to understand, oh, this guy is having all the skills which we are looking for and he is suitable for the position which we have open in our organization. So that much confidence we need to give to the TA guys who is looking towards our resume. So for this, how effectively we need to prepare our resume? So we need to take lot of things in order to get shortlist, and we need to cover some kind of core elements, whatever the stream it may be. Suppose if you are looking for a developer position or if you are looking for a tester position, whatever the position or cloud engineer position. So you need to mention some kind of core points in the resume, because of randomly they are going to search for some kind of core points in your resume. If they found the suitable core points in your resume, they are going to, that will help out to them in order to shortlist you for an interview. So make sure your resume need to cover all the core points, whatever the stream you are looking for in that particular stream, the core points are there. You need to cover all those core points in your resume. Okay guys, and one more thing, whenever you are applying for a job through job portals, make sure you need to update your profile on daily basis. That will be helpful for you guys. Suppose you had updated some 1 month ago, you will not get calls, not at all, because of, if you are updating on daily basis, your resume will be appear on the top. Otherwise your resume is not going to visible to the recruiters. Fine, come down. Here I am going to provide some kind of templates to you guys. So I am going to provide a kind of Azure DevOps fresher resumes, Azure DevOps experience templates as well. So in this video, let us have a discussion on Azure DevOps fresher template. Here, this is the template. So initially you need to mention your name here, then your email ID and your contact number. Make sure guys, you need to provide here the email ID which you are regularly using, and the mobile number need to be in the active state only. Please don't put the wrong mobile number here. Okay, these two items plays very crucial role. And here objective, you can mention like this as well. Suppose if you have any kind of objective, you can mention that as well. Here, this is the thing, And coming to the academic skills, whether if you are a BTech guy, here the 3 columns is enough. Suppose if you are a postgraduate guy, you need to mention this 4 columns: your university name, your year of completion, and aggregate percentage. And coming to the technical summary, you need to mention like cloud computing service. In the cloud computing service, it is a core component. What you know? You know Microsoft Azure. Because of this resume is for Azure DevOps Engineer. Like what services you know? Your computing services, you know storage services, security and identity services, networking services, Azure Active Directory, and Azure workloads. Azure workloads is nothing but a Azure VMs. And this will cover computing part. And along with that, you know the Azure DevOps part as well, like boards, repos, CI/CD pipelines, designing, building, and deploying of CI/CD pipelines with ARM or Terraform PowerShell for Windows and Linux servers built in Azure Resource Manager. This is going to, it is also one of the core component, because of here you are looking for the Azure DevOps position. For that position, you need to make sure you are aware about computing services. At the same time, you need to aware about the Azure DevOps process as well, like Azure automation process. Like by using the Ansible, it's a configuration management. You are going to use Terraform for infrastructure as a code, and you are going to use PowerShell scripts in order to do the tasks in an automation way. And there are a lot of things are there. A lot of automation tools are available in the market, but Ansible is the most majorly using tool by the most of the corporate companies, and Terraform as well. Terraform is now a demanding tool for IAC, infrastructure as a code. And PowerShell, as you know, it is a Azure native. And PowerShell, in PowerShell we have script and commands as well. And operating system, what you know, the Windows operating system, as well as you need to understand about the Linux operating system as well. This is about your technical summary. Here in the technical summary, I had covered all the components which keenly looking by the corporate companies. And in the technical skills summary, in the technical skills page, here you can mention the things which you know. If you are aware about the GitHub process, like creating badges and pull requests for code merging in projects, you can mention here. And how you are doing to implement the tasks in Azure DevOps, like building, executing CI/CD pipelines for deploying infrastructure through IAC, you can mention here. And here you can mention like requirement gathering and advising for solution of new servers built in Azure cloud computing. Like whenever there is a new kind of requirement comes to you, how we are going to communicate with the concerned stakeholder in order to provision the new Azure resources, like you can mention this. And troubleshooting of Azure workloads, nothing but Azure VMs and NSGs, network security groups, VNet, virtual network, subnets, and inbound and outbound rules. This is very important, guys, because of in Azure, Azure networking plays very keen role, because of there we are going to restrict each and everything. Azure updating of firewall rules, inbound outbound rules. As you know, while creating Azure, you have by default 3 inbound rules and 3 outbound rules will be created. Sometimes you will get a question, what are the 3 inbound and the 3 outbound rules defaultly created? Tell me about that. So you need to prepare about that as well. Designing of work items by using the Azure DevOps board services, and how we are going to managing the Azure repos, and how we are going to provision the infrastructure with the help of the IAC, how we are dealing with the Git commands, and how we are going to aware about the Azure Kubernetes service. As a fresher, you can't expect much more questions, guys. So they are simply testing your knowledge, how you have learned, how kind of exposure you have, your knowledge level and confidence levels. If you are good and confident about the things which you had learned from some our videos or from any other institutions, please project yourself. So I'm good in these things, I'm good in these things, so I'm very interested towards to work in the Azure DevOps domain. So if I got the opportunity within a less span of time, I will prove myself by gaining lot of knowledge, and I am eagerly looking for the opportunity. You can say a lot of things to the interviewer, that will makes the interviewer, okay, this guy is very much interested towards this profile, and if we provide the opportunity to him or her, then surely in the within a limited span of time they can be able to adapt the culture and they can be helpful for us. So there is a chances will be increased for you. Okay, these things you can mention in the technical skills. And coming to the soft skills, so it is going to help out you guys, like how you can be able to communicate with your team members, how effectively you are working as a team, and how your workload will be maintained, how you are going to respond to the incidents, like if any issue happen, how you are going to respond, and how you will be coordinated with your manager if manager is assigning a task to you, your responsibilities, your positive attitude, your soft skills. You need to explain to your manager who is going to take the interview. And here languages, as you know how many languages you know, that many language you can mention here. And here you need to mention your personal information, and finally the declaration. So with this, the fresher resume template has been completed. Simply I'm going to share this template with you guys or the Google link. You simply need to download this template and modify as per your requirement. Okay, as per your personal details, then upload in job portals. Then just please if you are using this resume and if you are getting shortlisted, please put in the comment section, and if any modifications are required, please comment me on the comment section. I hope guys, as a fresher, this resume is enough. Here you had mentioned all the core components, and you are mentioned the technical skills, you had mentioned the soft skills, and you had mentioned all the academic details and soft skills, each and everything. So this covers all the things about yourself. I hope this template will help out you guys in order to get shortlisted for an interview, at the same time in order to crack the job as well. Trust me guys, this is the one of the best resume which I had found, and so that's why I just want to share it with you guys. So I am going to add this template link in the description. Please please download the resume from the link and modify accordingly as per your requirement. And if it is working good, and if it appears, if you think it is good for you, then please comment me on the comment section. I'm very happy for that. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. I will meet up you in the next session with the new topic. Until signing off, thank you, bye bye.